good? We back at it with another episode of the Larry Lounge. To my far left, I got my boy Landon.
What's going on?
LG4. All right, we're gonna get straight to it. So tell other people, where are you from?
I was born in Brevard, North Carolina, but I moved to Kannapolis, North Carolina when I was like 6 or 7 years old. And yeah, I just been there since. I attend Carolina International School.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you play basketball your life, or you play other sports, football, baseball?
I really played all sports growing up. Like in elementary school, I played baseball, soccer, and middle school it was more football and basketball, and then high school it was just basketball.
What position did you play in football?
I played cornerback mostly, and then QB on offense.
Oh, you played quarterback?
Yeah.
You ain't like football growing up?
I mean, it was cool, but it made my body hurt all the times, and I ain't really like that.
Cause how tall are you? What, 6'2"?
Yeah, like 6'2", 6'1".
So if you would have stuck with football, you would have played the same positions, or you would have?
Probably. I think so. Yeah, I probably would have played corner or QB, one of the two.
So if you did play football, would you would have transferred from Carolina?
Yeah, if I played football, yeah, I would have probably went. Probably to my zone school, A.L. Brown. I probably would have went there.
And that's in Concord?
In Kannapolis.
Annapolis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what actually made you go to Carolina International?
My brother was dating this girl, and he went to
always because of a girl.
he went to Cabarrus Charter.
Okay.
And his girlfriend at the time went to Carolina International, and his senior year and my 8th grade year is when we both, with all three of us, transferred. Me and my brother and my sister.
Okay. So you always played. So back to your middle school. So you played. You said you played ball too, right?
Yeah.
Middle school.
Yeah.
Was it always shooting guard or point guard?
It was really point guard. I didn't get tall till like fresh. I was like 5'1" in 8th grade, and then like freshman year I was like 5'8".
5'8"?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty much my height. That's crazy. So did you start in middle school, or you came off the bench?
I only played in 7th grade. In 7th grade, I started a couple games, but I was the first off the bench.
Okay.
Mostly, usually, yeah.
Okay, so I asked everybody this question that played middle school ball. So when I played middle school ball, we had this thing called fifth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And the fifth quarter is for people who didn't play in the game.
Yeah.
So the fifth quarter started before the actual game, give people a chance to play.
Yeah.
Did y'all have fifth quarter then?
Yeah, we did.
Damn, that's crazy. Some people don't be having fifth quarter. But that's crazy. I'm actually shocked. I think you're the first person that actually said that y'all had fifth quarter.
Yeah, we did.
Because I know, because like when I do mention to people on the podcast and like people outside the podcast, they'd be like, we never had a fifth quarter.
Nah, it wasn't always before the game. Sometimes it would be after. Like it was 50-50 mostly.
Oh, okay, yeah, we did ours before the game. That's just funny. Dang, you played fifth quarter?
No, bro.
It's okay if you
I
did.
didn't play fifth quarter.
No, playing. So your freshman year going to Carolina International. So how was it there? How was the team there?
That's probably like one of the best teams we've had was my freshman year. We didn't have like nobody big, but we had like the best team chemistry. Like our tallest person was like 6'2". And I didn't play a lot. I only played in like blowouts. But like the chemistry we all had was like crazy. And it was like all we did was run. Like fast break after fast break. That's all we did.
Okay, so you actually did play varsity your freshman year.
Yeah,
I didn't play JV at all?
No, I played both.
Played both?
Yeah.
Did you get playing time JV?
Yeah. I was like one of the best players on JV. Me and this dude Steven.
Okay. Did Kendall because Kendall went there too when you was going there too, right?
Yeah, he was only on varsity, I think.
Okay. So did you play AAU while you so let's backtrack a little bit. Did you play AAU while you was in middle school?
8th grade I did. I broke my elbow in 8th grade. And that kind of like set me back a little bit.
But you fell or
yeah,
something?
I fell. And then I think it was 9th grade. Like going into 9th grade, I didn't play any AAU. Or nah, going into sophomore year, I didn't play any AAU. Because I tried to like get better and stuff.
Get better?
Yeah.
What's good, friends and family? This podcast is sponsored by Omari Delore. Make sure you click the link at the bottom of the video and use my code, the Larry Lounge, to get 10% off of any gear. Make sure you shop and cop, and let's get it. So what AAU team did you play for?
In middle school or in 8th grade, it was Legacy Elite, and then I don't remember. I think it was going into freshman year, it was Legacy Elite too, and then going into junior year, it was this team called CBG, and then last year it was BTB on the Puma circuit.
BTB. One thing I can say now about like this generation now, it's a lot of AAU teams.
Yeah.
Like when I played ball, like we had AAU teams, but it wasn't that much. But it's like in Greensboro, if you play for Team Phoenix, the Gators, or the Warriors, that means like you traveling or you was pretty good. Because I played for Team Phoenix growing up, so it was like okay, and also too, shout out to the Disciples too, because their AAU team was nice too though. But if you pretty much played, yeah. Should I add them in there? Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. If you play with Disciples too, then you could definitely then y'all travel.
Yeah.
Cause we travel like going to different states and stuff. Did you do that too, AU, or you just like
Um,
in the states?
Going into junior with CBG, I think. I mean, it wasn't nowhere crazy. It was like maybe South Carolina or like Virginia, or like not nowhere like really far. But
Okay,
last year with BTB, we went everywhere. We went to Ohio. Um, we went a lot of places. Virginia Beach. I think we went South Carolina a couple times. And I didn't even go all of them. It was the last one. They were going to Nebraska. I didn't even go to that one.
oh for real? You ain't
Yeah.
want to, or
Nah, yeah, I ain't really went to. I'm not gonna lie. That's a crazy drive.
man, you should have just went. Reason why I say you should have went because you don't know what type of talent you could have played, and you know what type of scouts was out there as well.
Yeah.
Because it could have been like, because like one thing, because I know like our nationals was in Indianapolis. So they had like all types of scouts and like NBA scouts. I'm not saying NBA scouts was recruiting me though, but people who I was playing against, they was like lead bound, like a Kill Car, Stevie Taylor and them.
Yeah.
Like those NBA scouts were coming to see them though, but you should definitely went to put on the show because you never know who was there.
Yeah.
So the way you play, who do you modify your game after?
Um, it's kind of hard, low key. I don't know. Some people say Austin Reeves, but I feel like they only say that because I'm white. For real. Like no troll. That's what I think. But like, I don't know for real. I be um maybe like Dante DiVincenzo or somebody
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, you remind me. Like, I don't want to hype you, where people be like, "Heck nah," but you remind me of like a Brandon Genius, because you can shoot off the dribble,
Yeah.
you can catch and shoot, and you a lefty just like me and him. Cause I'm not gonna lie, so like when I had first came to that team, I'm gonna be honest with you. The first workout when y'all did so trash.
Oh God.
That when I first came there, I
Yeah.
had to tell y'all like, "Yo, this junk is trash." But then again, y'all started getting developed, getting the chemistry, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like we could have went farther though, but I'm gonna definitely talk about that later.
Yeah.
So your freshman year and sophomore year, you was on varsity. So your sophomore year, was the playing time still have to get built up, or you was still kind of like
Um,
sitting on the bench?
I think I played more, but I wasn't like going to the game and like go get the ball. I was more like sit in the corner because we had a lot of older guys on our team. That's when we had Evan on the team.
Yeah,
A
shout out to
bunch.
my boy Evans. He was on the podcast too.
We just had a lot of like seniors and juniors, so it was kind of hard for me to get any playing time.
Wait. So you actually played with Kobe.
Yeah,
You ain't
that was our freshman year.
your
Yeah,
freshman year. And you was there for a minute.
yeah, I was there all 4 years.
You was there all 4 years. That's dang. So you actually seen the way the team was like building.
Yeah,
'Cause I had y'all downfalls and I had y'all good times.
yeah.
So your junior year. So what happened your junior year?
Um, Junior, that's when Coach Chris came, and I don't know. I think I just got a lot bigger and a lot more like a lot smarter. So I just got smarter and yeah, I just played more. Like I don't know. I just had some like mentality, like, no, I got a new coach, so he don't know none of us.
Yeah, I feel that. Cause y'all leading scorer that year was who? Mike or whatever his
Yeah,
name was.
Michael.
Mike
Yeah,
Michael. Was he pretty nice?
yeah. I'm not gonna. He was nice. He could shoot. He shot like 40% from three.
Nah, that's OD. So I noticed. So now that you saying, I noticed that it's like you always played like up under people.
Yeah.
So do you feel like your senior year? Do you feel like you showcased your talents your
Um,
senior year, or you felt like you was kind of still held back a little bit?
I feel like I could have showcased my talents more. It was really all like a mental thing for real. All 4 years. I feel
Yeah,
like I could have done better, but that's in the past now.
that's why I was like, that's why I used to always tell you, bro, just get a bucket, just hoop. And it's like on the real, like I can honestly say, like with me coaching, everybody on the team, it was like, and all the people I see myself to you because I used to have a bad attitude on the court,
Yeah.
like argue with my coach. Well, you never did that though. So, but me, I used to argue with my coach, tell my coach I am the offense. You cannot get the ball in my hands because without me, who else we got? I mean, don't get me wrong. Granted, our team was nice though, but I was more so like, if you want to win, put the ball in my hands.
Yeah.
But I also had other coaches like backing me up. Like shout out to Coach Bruce because he been coaching me since I was a kid, and he would always come to me on the side like, "Look, I know you and Coach blah 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 how differences though, but we need you." Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like if you don't score, then we pretty much gonna lose.
Yeah.
Like I was just more so, I'm not gonna say upset with you. It was just more so to the point where like the stuff that you do at practice and like with your trainer and stuff that I seen that day when you had went to go hoop,
Yeah.
the stuff that you was doing, shoot, even that day when me and you had play ones, the stuff that you was doing, I was like, bro, do that in the game,
Yeah.
do that in the game. But I feel it though, cause like one thing about like players, like I'm not gonna say the coach didn't have trust in you, but it's like if the coach don't believe in you like that, then it's kind of hard to play with that.
Yeah.
Cause we had one kid named Robert. Coach really didn't believe in him, so in the game, he was kind of like a little timid to do stuff that he would do like at practice or his other school or excuse me, his other AAU team that he played for. But we used to be like, bro, just go out there, just play.
Yeah.
But I do feel you though. Like that boy, that's why I always tell you, like, bro, calm down with attitude, because I don't want you to be an F up. How I was an F up when it came to like college and stuff. Which I get it though, because like, I mean, I do get it because like when you do hoop, getting frustrated is part of the game. But like I said, I didn't want you making the same mistakes that I made. Cause like even though it's in the past though, but that game when you just walked out the gym, like I would try and tell you, like you don't know who was there that game.
Yeah.
It could have been college scouts, all that stuff, and it's like scouts could have been watching you, but they see you walk out the gym with the attitude. They could be like, I don't know if I want him or not. But then again, some coaches don't mind that because they know it's passionate about that. So what was you thinking about that? Like, well, that day, what was going through your head?
Like when it happened,
Yeah,
nah. So I was just trying to get out and run because we was like slowing down the offense and being like not moving off the ball and stuff. So I'm trying to like get out. They in the zone. They got a couple stops. I'm trying to get out and run before they set the zone up. And it was like they was just not they was just like moping around, but like they
yeah.
was just walking to get the ball out. I'm like, yo, like let's go, let's go, let's go. And they just wasn't going, so I got mad, and then Chris subbed me out.
That man, so you high. Yo, that man Landon was over there. My boy Landon, man. My boy be punching everything when he get mad. I'm not gonna lie, I think the funniest moment was when what school was that? I think that was Jackson Day. All we heard was a boom. We was like, bro, we gotta chill, bro. But I feel it's part of the game though. But it's just that just don't let your emotions get the best of you. You feel me?
Yeah,
Because like it is your senior year. Because you are playing college, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Try not to like when you do go to the next level. Try not to like let your emotions get the best of you. Like try to keep your composure. Don't get me wrong. Like you can get mad sometimes though, but just don't get mad how you was this season. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's like as a player, I do understand where you're coming from because it's like the 1 year you're supposed to like, well, the 1 year that is supposed to be your team, like you kind of took the back seat. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and I feel you where you come from because we had a player like that in my high school. The 1 year supposed to be his team, but he took the back seat because somebody had because our coach had brought somebody else in. They had to play behind that person. Because I remember, man, when I forgot, he used to always tell me you're gonna do this and that in the game. Well, don't get me wrong, you was doing it at first, and you kind of like just slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
Like one thing about the game, bro, you gotta stay consistent no matter what. You're gonna be good, man. So you ever so did you figure out what college you want to go to?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna tell? Well, never
Not
mind.
yet.
It be okay. And you just two offers, right? You got more than two.
Just two right now.
So do you feel like that? It's not that school that me you and Darius was talking about, was it?
Which one?
The one that FaceTime you, not FaceTime you though,
Oh,
but
nah, it's that one.
is that one? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind. We ain't gonna say nothing. So what actually made you go? So what actually made you go there?
Um, I just feel like that's gonna be the best fit for me, for real. The coaches are like showing love and stuff, and it seems they're a good team, and it seems like I have the opportunity to play.
Okay, like I would say this, like the type of player you are, you're like a running gun type of offensive player. It's like I feel like your strongest suit is on a fast break getting downhill.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like your half court offensive game is good, but I feel like your strongest suit is getting the ball and just go. Cause I noticed against Queens Grant the first time we played, when we would kill him on the fast breaks, you was going bucket for bucket on the fast breaks. And on top of that, but I do like your behind the back move, right hand behind the back and finish with the left. That's actually tough.
Appreciate it.
Did someone teach you that, or you just learned it on your own?
Somebody probably taught me it, but like at this point, it's just like an instinct. Like if they try to cut me off, just behind the back.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you too. So let's backtrack a little bit. What's one thing that you could have done different though,
Like in
this
high
school
school,
year?
this school
Yeah,
year,
or pretty much like your all 4 years.
probably just not care what people say. For
Yeah,
real, just go out there and play. That's probably what I would have done better.
yeah. That's where the mental come in.
Yeah.
Like I stated, don't well like I always told you in the past. Don't care what nobody say, bro. Just go out there, just go hoop. Once you like, I get it. I say this like now it's all about the politics now. But when I played, it was politics, but it wasn't as much as it is for y'all generation.
Yeah.
Just go out there, just go hoop and have fun. Because once you have fun, you start loving the game. But once the politics come in, you're not going to love it no more. So that's one thing. Yeah, that's one thing I got to tell you too. So I wasn't there for that game. That game when you twist your ankle, did you actually thought your career was over with, or
Nah. I didn't think it was over, but like I thought I was like done for like a minute.
for real?
Yeah. Like cause it happened in warm ups.
That happened in warm ups.
Yes.
I wanted, dang, I thought that happened in the
We
game,
were doing U layups, and I laid the ball up, and somebody was under the rim, and I landed on their foot.
bro.
And I think I played the game. I played, but I was like hopping on the court like the whole game. I was just
Yeah,
hopping around the court.
that's crazy because I do remember the next game. I did the game after that. I came when we subbed you in. You really couldn't do too much. You was
Nah,
really just standing in the corner, just passing the ball. Yeah, I remember when
bro.
you couldn't. Plus, what happened to you? You told me I was like, dang, because your jump was swole.
Yeah, it was like a tennis ball.
You go to the doctor, or you just
Nah, I already knew what it was. It was just a sprain. I mean, I could kind of move it, so I knew it wasn't broke. So I thought it was just a sprain.
okay. So I gotta ask you a question too. So out of all the people that you played against, like high school AAU, who was your hardest matchup?
Does the summer count or like just high school?
Shoot, summer, everything.
Uh, Probably I don't know. I played against Isaac Ellis one time,
Mm-hmm.
but it was when he was younger. So he was just a shooter then. Like, but he had like 6 threes the first half, and like my first ever high school game, like
Mm.
my first ever fall league game, he had like 6 threes the first half. But either him or Paul McNeil, he go to NC State now.
Oh, you play against Paul McNeil?
Yeah, I played against him one time. We played him over the summer.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, probably them. I would say yeah.
Was you getting off too?
Nah,
He said,
nah.
nah. At least you been honest, man. Some people allowed to say, yeah, I was getting off. So you gonna play AU this year? I mean this summer? Or you just gonna get ready?
um, I'm gonna probably play just to like keep my legs under me. Just a couple tournaments. Not nothing like crazy though.
I got this team you can play for.
What team?
Man, you're not about to say Evans.
No. He was like, or he texted me. He was like, "Tell your mom he's gonna get you into school." I'm like, "I'm already in a school."
Free station, that's crazy. You keep so you wouldn't play for his AU team?
Nah, I would, but I wouldn't be able to keep him serious if he was coaching.
Yeah, I feel that because he is your age. Well, yeah, y'all around the same age. That's funny. But one thing I will say, like about that with coaching, like I can say, like when I played ball, all my coaches were like in their 40s, 50s.
Yeah,
It's like nowadays coaches like in their early 20s or early 30s.
yeah, they younger for sure.
Yeah, that's one thing I can say that the game has changed. Well, from what I've seen, because Coach Jones, he was like my coach in high school. He was like 40 something, and I'm dang near 16, 17, 15. But now we all pretty much. I'm not gonna say we're the same age though, but it's like
Yeah, we close.
we're
Like
close. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's why y'all be calling me Unc and stuff. I'll be like, yo, I'm not even that old.
they be calling me Unc in school. I'd be like, bro, we're the same age.
So I'm gonna ask you too. So with the all conference, when that fake page, well, I ain't gonna say the page is fake though, but when you first seen that picture, you feel like you got snubbed.
Yeah,
And why is that?
I just feel like I think all conference it got to be more than stats for real.
Yeah.
I think it got to be like like valuable. Like if I don't play a game, how's it gonna be different if
Mm-hmm.
I do play like that? Like if I get subbed out the game for a quarter, how is it gonna be when I'm not in the game versus when I am in the game? That's how I think it. Take it as.
Yeah, because I noticed like no shade to the team though, but when you and KJ subbed out, you could definitely see a big difference.
Yeah,
You can definitely see like a big difference. But you made it though.
yeah, I made it.
You was happy.
I mean,
Be honest though, it's okay to be
nah,
happy.
I wasn't happy. I was like, I was more like they should have happened the first time. To be
Yeah.
honest, like, I mean, it felt good, but like, I wasn't happy because like I got it last year,
Oh, okay.
which was when I thought I didn't get it this year. I was like, that don't make no sense.
Yeah. Yeah, because I kind of figured, because I know with me and Coach Darius had talked about it. He was saying that can't be right because it's more than 5 people that supposed to make it.
Yeah,
So when the real thing had came out, I was like, oh, okay, he did make it.
yeah.
Cause
I don't even know who all made it. Like, actually, I know me and KJ made it. I don't know who else made
I will admit though, your fan base go crazy.
it. Yeah. Yeah, they was over there arguing in the comments when he posted it.
The
The fake
dude,
one,
yeah, I
yeah,
seen
they
it.
was over there in the
Yeah,
comments arguing.
even the school page was arguing with him.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, yo, Landon got a fan base. I knew you had a fan base was when or the cheerleaders was saying when they were saying say your name in the cheer.
Yeah,
I was like, cheerleaders doing that now? Now that's crazy though. That boy, shout out to that boy Landon, man. That boy got a fan base. That boy is a CIS legend. Now that's crazy though. So I'm gonna ask you too. So like this was so the years you've been there, this is your second time going to states, right?
nah,
Did y'all make it your sophomore year?
I went every year
Y'all made it every year?
in state playoffs. Yeah, I think freshman year we lost to the team who won state in the third round. And
Mm.
against Hayesville, they were low key nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, oh, so your freshman year, y'all did make it to the third round.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then sophomore and junior year, we made it to the second round, and then we made it to the third round this year.
how did you feel about losing your senior year?
I mean, it hurt. It was like I don't know. It's kind of like mixed emotions. I was like happy it was over because of all the like adversity that happened this year.
Yeah,
But like at the same time, I was like, it's really over.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I was shocked though, but it do feel different that once it's over with, ain't no practice.
Yeah, it feels weird.
Yeah, like
Like
it's
being
back to
able to go
reality.
home.
Yeah, it's back to reality. So, dude, I'm not gonna, man. I won't try to speak on it too much, but I honestly felt like we should have just did on offense. We should have just did a triangle through you, Joe, and KJ, and just let you and KJ and Joe work.
Yeah,
Pretty much you too, because like I don't want to hype you up, but it's like when they ain't gonna say that, I'm just be honest with you. Like you were the best player on the team. Like you and KJ game is different, but I feel like if I want to get a bucket, I go through you because you're more like you can actually catch the ball, shoot off the dribble. You got a handle. You can get to the lane without just being one. Well, what I'm trying to say is you are not a one dimensional player
yeah,
because you can actually score in many ways. You just should have been doing it, Landon. Come on, baby. But I feel it though. But with the team that beats in third round, I'm not gonna say it wasn't that good, but we was actually doing good though.
yeah. That's I was just saying that like we didn't even play bad
Y'all
for
didn't.
it. I don't know. Like I really don't even know how we lost. I feel like it was rebounds for real
Yeah,
because they was huge.
and honestly too, y'all kept on the defense we was in. We kept on leaving people in the corner open,
Yeah,
and that right there was really killing us. Like I know it's bad, but people in the crowd were saying, "Why Lennon ain't shooting the ball? Like, put out beyond us." But I do get it though. Like trust me, as a player, I know why. So I ain't gonna speak on that. But when we lost though, I'm like, dang, reality about to hit everybody.
facts.
Like that judge just felt crazy. It felt like a movie scene because when we lost, it got quiet in a little room. Then some people started crying, tearing up, and it was just like, dang, season really over with.
Yeah,
Because I wanted us to play against Queen's Grant again. And honestly, I don't think Queen's Grant was that good for real.
bro. How they lose by 30?
Man,
Lost by 30,
that dude RJ Moore was torching them.
but 30, 30 piece. They would, bro. Come on, it was like 14-0
It
in the
was,
first quarter.
but I say this though. I say this when it comes to that. I say that we guarded RJ better than Queen's
Yeah,
Grant.
nah. Shout out to Kendall, bro.
Yeah, because
Best
Kendall was
defensive
actually
player in the
guarding.
state.
Yeah, because
Oh,
Kendall
for
was
real,
actually guarding. One thing I say about Kendall, shout out to Kendall too. Kendall be guarding, bro.
bro. Every like really good player we guarded average like over 20. Like they didn't go off against us.
Yeah, I noticed that. Nah, that dude. I want different. That what that dude at East Mac.
I know what you're talking.
Did he have like 20 something?
Bro, he was like 6'10" though. He's tall. Who you talking about? You talking about Jordan, the tall dude,
Nah,
or
they
the
were like
shooter?
they say it was a shooting guard that had like 20 something y'all.
Oh nah, bro. He was just shooting though. He wasn't really like doing nothing. But we was in the zone because I couldn't. That game I really didn't play a lot.
Oh, because you couldn't because your ankle.
That was the game I
Yeah,
got hurt.
I heard. Man, I heard they put a whooping on y'all, but I wasn't there for that though. I had to work. Nah, it's okay. One thing about the game, bro. One thing about the game that I can say, you're not gonna win every game. But I do feel like some games we won't supposed to lose.
Nah, facts. Like, what's that team we played? Mountain View.
Yeah, we won't supposed to lose in them,
Nah,
bro. I'm not gonna hold you. We won't.
we played bad, and bro, he just threw the ball up. You was there, right? He
Yeah,
just threw the
hit
ball
the
up.
game winner.
Yes, like literally basically 360. Just throw the ball up.
He hit it though. But one thing I would say is that team we played in Fort Mill, Rock Hill, when you was getting frustrated, And me and Darius said, bro, just get a bucket, bro. What you do? You score
Oh yeah,
5 straight points.
yeah,
That's a Leonard. Now that's a Leonard that I want to see when you go off to college. Like have fun with it. But I don't know. I just feel like sometimes we have to. Well, I'm not gonna say sometimes though. I'm gonna just say a few times we gotta tell you like, Landon, what are you doing? Hoop. Like just go out there, just hoop. But then again, you don't want to get yelled at this and that. But sometimes like this was my problem in high school. A coach would tell me to do something, and I'd do the opposite.
bro.
But granted though, I would score. Not all the time though. Like it was one play, Coach Wills told me to run a play, wide open for the three. Instead of me running a play, I shot the three. Granted, I made it. Man called a timeout and sat me on the bench for not running the play and not listening to him. So then again, I get it, but at the same time, like this was your senior year. You feel me? It's like you had to get off
Yeah,
because just like you told me, man, you were taking the back seat every year, and the 1 year that's your senior year, you got to get off. But then again, I get it though. So, do you feel like the team that we had in the past? Well, when I first got there, do you feel like we actually would have made it
in the
to?
summer, yes, bro. No, we would have been so good actually, cause it wasn't even like everybody was good. Like
Yeah,
we only had 7 people for really 6 for
yeah.
like the whole year. So if we had 11 people that were all the same skill level, like we would have been crazy.
Cause Junior left,
Junior,
your homeboy left. What's his name?
Lorenz.
I'm not wait. Hold on. Side note: they actually bullied this man off the court. That's why he
No, I
quit.
didn't. No, we didn't. I wasn't on his team when it happened. I was not on his
Man, look,
team.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This
It
is
was
actually this. No,
no,
this is exactly what happened. He was playing bad. It's the summer. It's the summer. My man was playing bad. They cussing this dude out. What are you doing? This
bro.
and
It
that.
was
And
one.
they told this man to get off the court. Matter of fact, you actually sold him off the court.
No, I didn't. It was Darius.
Okay, okay.
I
Well,
was on the opposite team.
yeah, they actually made this man get. They made this man get off the court. Like literally, they bullied this man off the court. After that, he ain't even come back at all.
Where we were running 5s. That was not me, bro. That was I know who it was, bro. That wasn't me.
So y'all lost him. Who else we lost?
Tay. You remember Tay,
I
right?
remember Tay. He played for CPI now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dre.
You talking about Dre with the shifts?
Yes.
Man, he don't count, bro. That man was old, bro.
Bro,
I thought he was like 19.
I don't know how old he was. He played with us the whole summer though. He went to the school the first like week and a half.
Was Dre nice?
Yeah, he was nice. For him, because he wasn't really athletic, but like he was nice.
Yeah, but he played for overtime and stuff.
Yeah.
But I say this, so we lost Dre.
Brent counts too. If
Yeah,
we would have
Brent.
had
Yeah,
Brent,
we had Brent. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Brent, man. I just feel man. Shout out to my boy Brent. So we lost like 5 people. Take Dre, Tay, your homeboy Brent, and Junior.
and Gabe, but yeah, Gabe too.
Gabe and Christian.
Facts. Gabe and Christian. Christian's a PE warrior, bro. He be trying so hard in gym class. I don't care. He be trying so hard in gym class.
Man, Christian, I'm not gonna hold you. Christian was actually pretty straight though.
Bro, he's good. He just never like
Play organized.
yeah. Yeah, that's the like best way to describe it.
Yeah, because I feel like I feel like we do with it. But then again, I'm not gonna hold you. If you would have kept all them people, I really don't think you would have showcased your talents how you would have.
Nah, I still would have been like one of the best on the court though.
Yeah, but then again,
I wouldn't have. I feel like it would have been a lot more subs, but like
yeah, I think you would have got taken out. You, KG, and probably would have got taken out.
yeah, probably yeah.
Because if we did have that team, the starting five would have been Rolling at the. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was coaching, I would have had you at the point, KJ at the three, Junior at the shooting guard, uh, your man's at the 5, and probably Joe at the 4.
You wouldn't have started Brent.
Dang.
It would have been
I'm
hard,
tripping.
bro.
I'm
I'm
tripping.
not
No,
gonna lie.
I'm tripping. You, Brent, KJ, Joe, and what's his name? Lorenzo?
Lorenz,
Yeah, Lorenz.
but bro, that would have been.
That would have been a crazy
We would have
starting
had a
five.
crazy team. I would have started Dre. I don't even know who I would have
Reason why
started
I'm not
for real.
counting Dre because
It would have been different every
they
game
said that
by
man
who
was
we played.
old, man.
Like depending on depending on who we played is who would have started.
Yeah. But then again, I know. See what you saying. That's why I'm saying. I'm kind of glad it did happen this way because you and KJ would have never showcased your talents.
Yeah,
Cause it's like with so much talent that's like that, you wouldn't know who to get the ball to.
yeah,
Cause it's like some games you may get off, some games so doesn't may get off, or some games you might not touch the ball, some games they might not touch the ball. So I feel like God did that for a reason. Cause
yeah,
your senior year, so it gave you. So this right here, honestly, this gave you the perfect opportunity to shine and to take over in games. But we gonna get right though, man. What you gonna get right?
yeah.
But yeah, man, I can't believe we lost in states, man.
We the only team like us and Southern Wake was the only teams that actually like have a game with them.
For real?
Like all the other games that they played, including Queens Grant, was like over 25.
Yeah, cause they wasn't in our conference, were they?
Nah, they beat the first team by like 60,
Mm-hmm.
and then they won by like 30 the next game, and then they played us. They won by 12 or 14,
Mm-hmm.
and then beat Bishop McGinnis too.
Yeah.
Bishop McGinnis they only won by 2, and then they 30 ball Queens Grant, and then they hit a game winner, bro.
Yeah. I just feel like oh no, I just felt like we kind of guarded RJ more better than all of them.
Yeah,
Cause we put like different bodies on them. But what killed us, like you said, with the rebounds and number two too. Number two kind of killed us.
yeah, he did.
And that point guard number 15 with the dreads.
Hmm.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie down. He actually a point guard.
Yeah, he had 9 assists, I think.
That's pretty good though for a guard though.
Yeah,
But then again, he was force feeding RJ. You can't. My thing is this: like I tell people this all the time. It's easy to get assists if you got a guard. Or excuse me, it's easy to get assists if you got somebody.
if your team's
If your
good,
team
like
is
yeah,
good, like that's what I'm saying. It's like you and KJ, y'all could have fed off each other.
yeah.
But that one game, I will admit though, when I told you you gotta be a better playmaker, you started passing the ball way too much.
Which game?
I'm talking about in general.
Oh,
You started being way too passive. I'm thinking like, bro, I told Darius, I said, I know I told him to be a playmaker, but bro, don't be like you have open shots instead of you pulling it, you will pass it. That's why I was like more so like upset with you because it's like I'm like, bro, I know what you can do. Like you do it every day in practice. Like
yeah,
in practice, well, like you work hard, you work the hardest. I ain't gonna lie, I know you was special was when we were doing the miles around the school
yeah,
and you was blowing everybody out. Like you were literally by yourself running.
yeah,
But that was just my main concern for real. Like you were just being too passive towards the middle of the season. Like you went from like I'm gonna get mines to I'm gonna just be like passive. Was like things going in your head, or you were just like when you just got tired of everybody like talking to you.
I don't know. It just kind of got old. Like,
Yeah,
if that makes sense, it just kind of got old. And not that I like lost passion, but it was like I was just like kind of done with it for real.
yeah, I feel that because I do remember. I think it was at a game or a practice. I want to say it was a game at a shoot around. You was telling me like I'm tired of everybody getting in my ear about what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, like people, it's like not you specific, not it's not just you, but like, and it's not really you in general, but like everybody be telling me what I should do, what I need to do, and I'm just like, bro, what about what I want to do? Like,
Yeah. Now I get that though, because sometimes as a player, it's kind of hard to get. It's kind of hard because everybody be in your ear. It's like you got one person telling you to score, one person telling you. The pass, one person do everything.
Nah, it was bro in the conference championship. I was on. It wasn't a fast break. It kind of was though. Chris told me to look, go middle, and look for the look middle. Somebody said skip, skip, skip. Somebody said go, 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 and then somebody said bring it out. I'm like, what I'm supposed to do,
I
bro?
see what you're saying. Yeah. But sometimes as a player, not all the time though, but you gotta have that F you mentality.
Yeah,
Like just F it, man. I'm gonna just do me, just F it. Cause you had other people on the team that was just doing them. I was just saying, why aren't you doing that?
yeah,
Your mom said, hey, shout out to Mom Dukes, man. But nah, for real, like that's why I used to always tell you, like, when I used to call you yourself or tell you after practice or after the game, like, bro, who? Like I knew it was bad. Even your trainer was saying he not doing it. Was something you would do, you wasn't doing that.
yeah,
Like I'm not trying to discourage you or nothing, but I was just more so I was trying to encourage you. You feel me? Like that's what everybody got to say. Just who?
yeah,
I mean, like I said, like I've been a player once, so I know what you're going through. But you gotta have that FU mentality. Like, like I'm not gonna hold. I'd rather for you to shoot the ball than not shoot the ball at all.
yeah,
Like I don't even care. I don't even care if you would have shot up with 3 people. That goes to show me you trying to score. If they get mad at you, F it. What can they say?
facts.
I mean, we winning. I mean,
That's
what
true.
can they say to you? You're one of the best scorers on the team. Yeah, so like I'm not saying going to college with that mindset, but I'm just saying like at at some point in time in your career, like college, go overseas, whatever, you gotta have that mindset sometimes. Like F it, cause it be some plays where like the coach you're going to or your coach overseas or something, they they do want to trust you. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like if you could like okay, like for example, from me playing ball, like my coaches could see that I could get a bucket. Coaches would point to the side, all right, Shaq, go ahead and score. We're like, bro, we need you.
yeah,
That's what I want to do with you. Like your coach is going to be like, one point in time, all right, we need you, bro, score. Don't do it. For the what me and Darius told you in South Carolina.
yeah,
When you complain that you won't get the ball, and me and Darius was like, if y'all see this, yeah, me and Darius told Landon, F it, bro. Just get a bucket. You score 5 straight.
yeah,
Sometimes gotta have that mindset. But just don't OD with it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for real. Like just have that mindset, like that FU mentality. Cause that's how some people make it to the league, honestly. Well, I'm gonna say lead though, yeah, lead, but that's how some people also make it far with this hooping stuff. They had that mindset. Got the FU mentality though, but I'm gonna still get my team involved.
yeah,
Cause it's like coaches want to see are you gonna make the right shot, the right pass? Are you gonna be able to shoot the ball? You feel me?
yeah,
But that's why I always tell you, bro, do not get discouraged, bro. Just keep on hooping. Just keep getting right, man. Cause one thing about this hooping, I'm not gonna hold you. Sometimes you do have friends, sometimes you don't.
yeah,
Like some people don't want you to make it. You feel me?
yeah.
Like honestly, I'm being honest. Like that's what I went through when I played ball. Some people didn't want to see me make it to my attitude.
Yeah, I see that like over the past 4 years, it's like people want me to do good until like I'm doing better than them. Then that's when it's like they start acting different.
hmm That's why, like, if I was your age, if you and KJ, anybody else was killing on the team, I'm gonna keep feeding y'all the ball. I'm not gonna take y'all shine away.
Yeah,
Like, bro, if you hit 3 threes in a row, I'm not about to try to get a bucket. Shoot, feed it to him, feed it to Landon. He hot. But yeah, man, just have that mindset though. Not like I said, not all the time though, but you're gonna be good, man. Like, just keep working hard no matter what. Cause like you do got it. Even my boy Gabriel told you got it.
yeah.
Yo, we called this man.
This dude called me at 3 in the morning.
We called this
This dude
man
called
at
me
three
at three in the
o'clock in the
morning.
morning, bro. Telling this man like, bro, we need you. I'm actually shocked that he actually was up.
Bro.
I called this man 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, "You up?"
He
He's
said, he said, he texted me and said, call me in the morning. No Diddy. And then I said, bro, what?
I said, "What you doing though?" He said, "What you doing though?" I said, "Call me." And we talked like for an hour about him trying to like better his game and stuff like that. Even my boy, shout out to my boy Gabriel was saying that you a bucket. He see potential in you. Even he was saying how like it's funny because like people who I bring to the game, they always be like the best one is number 4, but he not shooting.
Yeah.
I tell him why. I'm always on the podcast though, but I tell them why, and they be like, "Oh, that makes sense." But still, that man is a bucket. People literally told me that you the best one on the team, either one, number 2 on the team. But yeah, man, when I called you that night, man, I was just keeping it real with you, bro. Like, bro, don't get discouraged. You and Kendall, I tell y'all, don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
But I just felt like, man, we should have been running the offense the last game more through you, man. Because you started killing towards the end.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I was saying. Wait, go ahead.
Number 15 started guarding me. He was like, it's not gonna be easy now. I'm like, bro, what? I'm just trying to hoop, bro.
But that's what like the way you was hooping towards the end, like you gotta have the consistency. Like you should have been doing. Well, I'm gonna say, well, I can't say what you could have done, what you should have been doing, but I would have liked to see more of that the first half of the game
Yeah.
versus the second half. And I would like to see that more at middle of the season. Like I said, you had it going, but one thing I can say, like me too, like there's anybody who some people some people let their emotions get the best of them, and you can't do that, bro. That'll go for
Yeah.
anybody out there. All you hoopers out there, try not to let your emotions get the best of you. Because if you do, you're gonna be on the couch watching TV just like me, man. And that's real.
It got harder too, cause like that's when I got hurt. So it
Yeah.
was like I could like the first like for a month of like the whole month of January, I like couldn't move.
And you, oh yeah, I forgot to. You couldn't dunk like that either because of
Nah,
your
I
ankle.
literally dunked like when we had our senior night is when I started dunking again.
You got up there too.
Yeah.
And shout out to Kendall too, though. He tried to get up there too on that dunk, but hey, we need to get Kendall on the podcast, man. But
That was
yeah,
stupid.
Kendall did get up there though. But yeah, dang, I keep forgetting too that you was hurt.
Yeah.
Like, how your ankle feeling now? It's pretty good, or you still have problems with it?
I don't have problems with it. It just seems like weak. Kind of not weak, but like uncomfortable almost. Like it pops all the time, like it just did.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You might need to start wearing some hot top shoes when you hoop.
Bro.
Bro, find you some good hot top shoes with good ankle. Well, okay, well, find you some good ankle support shoes. That's like
Yeah.
that's like mad light.
That's like when I rolled my ankle, it was in the Sabrinas, bro. I didn't wear them for like 2 months, bro. I was in like I just didn't wear them for 2 months. I couldn't, bro. I was scared.
See, look at your ankle popping now, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You don't want to get surgery, or you just gonna thug it out?
Thug it out.
Man, just be careful when you go to college, man.
All right.
No, for real, man. Just try to play careful with it. Is there anything you want to tell the podcasters?
Um, Probably don't make the same mistake that I did and just go out there and play for real. Like it's your career. Like in 2K, it's literally my career. Like no troll. So just go hoop for real.
Now you gotta wait. I ain't gonna lie. The way you said that, you right, because it is your career, like my career.
Yeah.
Because you gotta realize this: when it comes to hooping, only person who can write your story is you.
Yeah.
You the only person in life that can write it. Don't get me wrong. You can't have people help you on the way, but in the day, bro, it's your career. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's your hooping journey. Like, make the right decisions. Have people in your corner that's very supportive. Like once you start getting older and once you start getting far with this hoop journey, you would see who in your corner and you would see who is not in your corner. You would see who trying to use you. You would see who is not going to use you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we have it here, man, with the Larry Lines, baby. Let's get it.